Hello, welcome to episode 16. My name is Genesis, and today we're talking about what to do when you feel completely overwhelmed and paralyzed. Has it happened to you that you feel paralyzed, that you feel completely overwhelmed when looking at your to-do list and everything feels urgent and equally important, and you feel like you need to tackle everything right away? Even you might be letting people down if you don't do it. It can be that you are a mom and that you might be letting your kids down if you don't do what's required for them, or your partner, or your family, or your dog, or your friends, or at your work, or even yourself down, which is one of the toughest things to do. And after you see all the to-do list and feel so much pressure and so many things that you don't even know where to start, you just let hours and hours pass, literally just sitting looking at the list, or you start doing random other stuff, going to bed. Well, this is part of being a human. This is completely normal. It happens to all of us from time to time. Obviously, everybody has different tools, but in general, it's something that we can all share. Something that I learned from my own experience that has really helped me fighting this is asking myself the question, what is the next step that I need to take right now? First, it's important to have a goal, right? Personal goals, work goals, health goals, all types of goals. All of them seem equally important. So something that has really helped me is to basically do whatever is easiest. Tackle whatever task that I can get rid of in the next few seconds, in the next minutes, just to get in motion. When I do something that is easy and simple, I start feeling the momentum and I get excited because I get stuff done. And I can basically erase that or check that from my to-do list, and I feel like I'm moving forward. That little movement right there basically gives me the encouragement that I need to keep going and to keep tackling the harder things. There's common advice that is to eat the frog first, which means to do the hardest thing first in order to be more productive in your day, which I totally recommend as well. Most of the times, for example, for me is the gym. If I don't go and eat my frog first in the morning, if I don't go to the gym first thing in the morning, it just makes it really hard to do it later in the day and increases the probabilities of me not going. And this is really helpful, the eating the frog first thing, the hardest thing first. But in this particular case, when we're feeling overwhelmed, which is like not our typical state, we just cannot really process things as easily as in everyday life, my tactic is to do whatever is easiest, forgetting about that frog, forgetting about the hardest thing, forgetting about all of that, and just doing things, even if it's silly things that make it a little bit easier to do the next thing. Even if it's breaking down those tasks, sometimes it's just one task in my to-do list, I make that task 10 little tasks. For example, instead of recording one YouTube video, I literally write down, find the outfit for my YouTube video. Okay, I got it. Set up the microphone. Okay, I did it. Turn the lights on. Okay, I turned them on. And that way, I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think how hard it is, or to think about the concept or what I'm gonna say. And literally just what is my next step? Sitting on the chair. What is my next step after that? Turning the camera on. What is my next step after that? Reading my bullet points for the video. And little by little, I get more excited and I start gaining momentum, and that makes me keep going. Literally, if it's waking up in the morning and doing your makeup gets you excited and it's something that you have to do anyways, do it first. Do that first. Once you have done that, you're gonna feel so much better. Like, hey, I did something already. I can do the next little thing. And little by little, you'll feel better because you'll feel more productive. I do this in my personal life as well as in my work life. A lot of times, if there's a lot of projects coming my way, I just want to feel productive. I don't want to be thinking about the fact that I have so many things to do that are due ASAP or that have different due dates. I don't want to be overthinking, sitting there just wasting time. So I just do the easiest next thing. The fact that it's done just gives me peace of mind, and it makes me feel like I'm making progress. That way I can say, hey, I got these 5 little things done. I feel more encouraged to get this big frog or big goal or big project done, or at least to get it started. On the other hand, if I start with this big project first, these other little things are gonna keep running in the back of my mind, and since this other big project takes longer to complete, I'm just going to feel like I'm not getting anything done. Since this is taking me longer, it's not done, it's just by stages, and then these other little things are still incomplete, so I feel like I just haven't done anything. Even though I did, I don't see it on my checklist. A lot of times, we need to prove ourselves that we're making progress. And as first Newton's law says, an object in motion stays in motion. The most important thing is to get started doing the smallest little thing in order to feel that you're making progress and that you're heading in the right direction. And then the next most important thing is to not stop. I really hope that this helps. This has definitely helped me every time I'm on a rut and to start making progress in my life, in my work, in whatever I do. And I hope this helps you too. Share with someone you love. Bye. Thank you.